Right. We're down here at General Hydraulics in just outside Kidlington in Oxford. I've got a couple of pipes. We're going to get some pipes made up for the Simber discs because it's not going to be long before we're turning fields brown, so we want those sorted and ready to go. Yeah, these are the guys. Anyway, these are the guys we took our Manitou hitch ram to, and they put a new pipe down the side. We fitted that back up together. I don't know if you saw that, but that's all back up together, working lovely, no more leaks. Yeah, these are the boys for your hydraulic stuff, hydraulic fittings, pipes, anything, rams, seals, anything like that. These are the boys. Load of new pipe. He did it while I waited, and he's a man down today, so making the poor man work. Anyway, bumped into one of my old schoolmates, Sam, while I was here. Haven't seen him for God, best part of 20 years, and yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, nice to bump into you, Sam. And on top of it all, he says he watches the channel as well, which is just, that to me just blows my mind. Anyway, back to the farm, put these on the discs. We are still waiting on weather. It's meant to be a bit better tomorrow, so let's see how we go. We need to get the combine rolling. We might go and get the dryer back, get it set up, just so we can make a start. Yeah, we're hoping to start at the farm, then move the combine on from there on. Farmer's got sort of a rough idea in his head where he wants to take it, but we should be able to just move on from field to field. It's too wet at the moment. You couldn't dry it down from how wet it is. It rained again last night. Really bummer, because we could have probably got going this afternoon. So yes. But anyway, we've still got little jobs we need to do. We're going to go up to Peter's farm, get that shed ready to go up there, because the corn will be ready up there. We've got some hay bales down we want to stack up. We've got the Simber disc we want to get back together and operating fine. I think Farmer is just maybe looking at getting a spare tyre, because one of the tyres is a bit cracked and perished. Doesn't warrant new tyres, that machine. You know, a part worn one would do it, but they're an odd size, and yeah, I don't know if you'll find a tyre for that. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're at today. We've got a jab our heifer in the calf pen, in the bull pen there. She's got to have her antibiotics to see if we can get her back right. The vet will come out to her again next week if she doesn't improve, so we'll see on that one.
Mate, you alright? Should give it 13 or 12 mil or something. She's got a hell of a lot, we thought, to be honest.
Yeah. Under the skin, this one?
Under the skin, yeah.
She got lumbar hair as well, isn't she?
Yeah, what's that?
She might be full of fucking cancer, you don't know. You might be completely pissing in the wind with this, aren't you?
Yeah. You know, they must suffer the same as we do, haven't they?
Yeah.
She was struggling to get it. She got a smaller needle.
No. They're fucking cheap syringes. I've got a different syringe. Yeah, them syringes there she used. And they go bloody bad, even empty they go bad.
Yeah.
This is one of ours, this syringe.
It's all for you, girl.
The old vet never noticed that one, did she, the other day?
Oh, I don't know if it's something or not.
Hey?
I think that's something.
Why she is, Matt, innit? Why she's built.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Aye?
Is it the same the other side? Should be.
I think just the way she's built. Tiny, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. The weather outlook It's supposed to be getting better from today, so not perfect, mind, just better. So we're just doing some last minute jobs that we want to get done while we got a bit of time, and we're just leveling up a bit of a track where we load cattle out of, because when we set the gates up, the gates are just always, you know, just always all over the place. It's difficult setting the gates up, so we're just going to level that off. I'll give you a quick little update on our little robot mower. It's a brilliant little thing. I can't explain that enough. It is absolutely brilliant. Di loves it in the house. They call it George. Anyway, he's scheduled to come out today, and it's the first time he will go out and mow all 3 lawns at the same time. You pop him in his little hut, you turn him on. We always we hide him away at the night time. We lock him away so he's out of key in sight. We've moved his house. I'll show you. We're going to do an end of season review, and I'll show you all this on that. We've moved his little house, so it's off the lawn now, and he's close to the house. And just for security, really, you know, even though, you know, if someone picks him up, it pings his location at all times. So yeah, there's no worry about that. But then, you know, temptation always, you know, falls on bad people, doesn't it? 12 o'clock, we'll see him on the way out. We're just going to pick up some fines here to put over the top of our bit of drive we're going to put on. But he's going to go out and he's going to mow all 3 lawns, and it's going to take more than it will take him yeah, most of the day. Actually, it will take him. You can set him out, you can set all the different parameters, how high he cuts, how low he cuts, how fast the blades spin. So today, yeah, it's his first time out. We've had a bit of dicky weather, so he hasn't really had a great chance to come out. Right, that'll do there. I'm after that bit of lines. Yeah, we'll see how he goes on. I'll give you an update later on. But you create little pathways for him to take, and he drives himself over to the lawn. You don't need internet connection all the time. That was my biggest thing with it. I didn't know, you know, it's advisable to have an internet connection because you're always in direct contact with the mower. If he wanders out of internet connection, so if he wanders away from the house too far, we're pretty lucky. We've got most areas covered because we've got Wi-Fi in the workshop, which covers most of the back lawn and the side lawns. He's actually pretty much, there's only a few blind spots where he wanders in and out. At those times, he's not relaying information back to you, and you can't control him, tell him to go home. You haven't got a direct connection to the robot at that time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the easiest thing to do, you know, if you're sending him out onto big lawns and away from Wi-Fi, is stick a SIM card in there. Cheapest one you can find. Anything, you know, it's only for the summer months, so get something pay as you go, so you can just use it for those 3 months. I think, you know, £6 a month I think you can get SIM cards for, so it's not great expense. And then he's always connected to your phone at all times. But we're pretty lucky actually. Most of the time he's in connection to the house, and his base, as long as his base is close to the house, you can do all your settings, and it's just so you can change settings, change schedules, all stuff like that. It's a crazy bit of kit. It's getting to the point where I can't even remember what I've recorded, what I haven't. But tomorrow's supposed to be a good, warm, sunny day tomorrow, so that's going to get the corn drying. We might get going tomorrow afternoon. I think we'll be lucky. We had quite a shower come through again last night. It's such a pain. It just starts drying up in the afternoon. It's a pain and it's a blessing in one hand actually, because the cows really need the grass to grow, because they are literally, you know, we're borderline ready to oh, hang on, need a better gear than that. Don't want to spin your tyres on this Tony. But the cows are running out of grass. Who parked that trailer? Jesus Christ. That's bad even for me. A bit close. The cows are running out of grass, and all this rain has been a blessing really, because the grass, just as you know, it's no surprise that it wasn't growing, but we were getting to the point where we were going to have to start feeding cows out in the fields. But with all the it's just nice, that, you know, nice rain. It's grass growing rain. In the night, overnight, and then a bit of warmth through the day. It's just perfect for getting the grass to come back. So fingers crossed, hopefully we won't have to feed out in the field. If we've got to, we've got to, but we're also hoping for another cut of silage, or we'd love to say hay, but whether that will happen, you've got to have a lot of things on your side if you're to get hay. End of August, yes, end of August, early September. If you've got to have some really nice warm days. You got short days ahead, and we'd love to yeah, we'd love to see some grass growth, and some extra hay would be a blessing. So anyway, it's not all doom and gloom, you know. The corn is ready to go. If it was sunny, and what we will do over the next few days is just to make sure we will go and get the dryer back. We'll have it stood outside, we'll have it half set up, ready to go, and if it's going to mess us about a little bit, we'll at least be able to get going whenever we can. When the corn's down to 18, you can get yourself going a couple of hours earlier. You know, all these different things just make it a little bit easier, so we can get the combine moved over to the next plot. I've only got a little bit here to go at, so don't really want to go drying on a year where yields aren't expected to be high. But you got to do what you got to do sometimes. If the mower's doing its thing, it should be out on the lawn having a go. It's got a rain sensor on it, so if it rains, it will go off and recharge and come back out a little while later. But it should be on the lawn. There he is, look. It does all its up and down work first, and then it'll do the outsides last. Anyway, yeah, he's going to go around everything, and it's a maintenance robot. It's not a big trim robot. You don't want to wait till the grass grows up real tall. It's a little robot that keeps everything trimmed down, and he does a brilliant job. Better than I ever thought it would be. Unbelievable little thing that is. If you go over to the video I did for Severe Virkid on their Robo Mower, just have a look through the videos. There is a discount code on there for 5% off. So I thought that was quite nice of them to do that for you, so that makes it all worthwhile. And you can vouch for me saying it's brilliant, because it is. It's exactly what I thought it would do, and it's just good. It just works. So I love stuff that just works, and that thing just does what it says it's going to do. It's brilliant. Friday. What are we now? Friday. It's going to be a nice day today. Friday the 25th of July. It's going to be a hot day today. By the end of the day, we might have the combine out. We'll see. But me and Davo was in here last night, putting our new pipes on our Simba disc. Got everything going. Literally got everything tightened up, ready to test. We were going to pull this thing out. This wheel here's got some cracked around the studs, so we've got to sort a wheel out for that. Yeah, that'll be a problem forever if you don't fix that. So we're going to get a new wheel, possibly a new tire as well. Pressured everything up, and then the next pipe went. So back to Generals this morning for that. And I imagine by the time we're done with this thing, it will have a complete new set of pipes on it. But yeah, anyway, and a pipe for the digger as well. We noticed the digger was sprung a leak, so yeah, pipes, hydraulic pipes this morning. Yeah, do you want to go down a bit?
Oh, that'll be right.
Okay, it's on one of these levers. If you want to go down a bit. Yeah. I've let him loose in the tractor. And he's off. It's all go round here. Me and Robbo are setting dryer up. Farmer has gone to test combine, make sure it's going. We tested it at 18% 2 or 3 hours ago. We got a bit of setting up, and then if there's some coming in above 16, we're just going to dry a couple of load hopefully by later on it should be dry and we should be able to tip no problem, but me and Rob are dying, we need drink.
Alright, that side.
Yeah, wires are fine. Right, go steady now. Keep going a little bit. And that'll do. Well, now the pins go up in the underneath the things there, Rob, right? Is that locked on, that hammer, that handle?
Right.
Locked on the tooth, isn't it? Your handle's locked. You don't want it coming rushing down.
There's not much of a tooth at all there.
Oh, put your, bang your pin in quick then.
Yeah, that ain't help.
Okay.
Bit what dogs in a shack.
Yeah. All right.
No, I'm sure.
Oh,
No fucking.
go gadget. Arms or legs? Arms and legs.
Hey. And body, got to take every inch I can.
Okay. Right, now she goes back down on the steps.
Just go.
Okay, now what?
Bit warm. Now.
Just want a little tiny bit of tension on them, Rob.
There's two in here if you want it.
This one. Good.
Yeah.
Robbo's come back to help me set the dryer up. We're pretty much there. We're late in the day now, but we will keep going. It should be coming down to point of dry, I'd have thought. And the combine didn't, they went down to try the combine. The old man went down with a grain cart and blew a seal in the, with the connections between the header and the combine, the hydraulic connection. One of the seals blew and was leaking, so we had to stop. Luckily, Linda was close by to Tierney's dealer to get a seal. We're just going to blow out the grain store now. Everything's been treated, smoked, phone calls coming in. Harvest day, there's always a million things to set up and do. Anyway, baler, we are set right. First of all, we got a farmer made a little bracket in there for a fire extinguisher, so that's always handy. The other day we were after a fire extinguisher for the combine, got the shock of our lives. I don't know, they came out with this ridiculous quote. We're never going to pay that for it, but they came out with this quote of 450 quid for a fire extinguisher, which then led on to the farmer finding 5 for 100 quid. So we had a load of fire extinguishers around, then we were like, nah, where are we going to put them? Anyway, there wasn't one with the baler. This was the best place for it because we don't use this hanger, you see. Yeah, this little bolt it interferes with the net and then makes the net rubbish. Anyway, that's another story. But for straw, we don't need our wheels touching the floor, so we've got them on the hangers here. So when we let them down, they just rest on the hangers. If we need to pick them up even higher, if we're starting digging in mud, we'll get them up higher. We just change the link on them, and instead of changing your wheel height, just takes your wheels out of it. Stop, you know, you don't have to use your wheels then. The reel's just set off the ground there. So yeah, do that on both sides. But we're all set up here. She's been blown off, she's ready to go. Looks like I got to go with some oil. I've got to get some oil in this thing before I go. I've got a spare net wrap. Chains are on, chains are tight. So I've just got to put some oil in, and we're not expecting amazing things here. I'll give you a yield and all that when it all comes in. Robbo's on the grain cart, he's going to deal with that. We'll get some pictures while we're down there, of course we will, because we've got to this first day. But there's always testing the combine, running the combine out. My tractor will be on the grain cart for most of the summer, so it'll be whoever's grain carting using that tractor, because it's got air brakes. It makes sense. My old tractor used to do that as well. Oil in the baler, we'll go down the field and we'll have a look. Farmer reckons straw's dry enough to go, so I think corn was sitting at 15.5%. So yeah, don't know if they're going to just, I'm not sure whether he's going to run it through the dry and dry it down a little bit. I don't know yet. I imagine he'll be happy with that, so we're going to have a look. What do you reckon then? Grinding, I don't know.
14 something.
14.
Below 15.
Press the button. 14.9, that's good.
Not bad.
I will tell the man. He will tell us where to tip it. I reckon straight in the back of the shed, Rob.
Supposed to pull them both back together.
Why's that gone to that then?
I don't know. Well, no, it's been coming up in 4A.
Like that. What?
What do you press? That?
Yeah, it's just a different. Yeah, it's just on the dash.
Oh, right. Because on the others, you sort of do them both at once, don't you? And we press that.
Oh man, it's been a little bit of an afternoon. We've got 4 engines here. Cultivator, Bowser. We've got a tanker down the bottom. I had to cut you short, it was spreading so quick. Didn't want to burn the machines down. The fire crews have come, bloody hell. Unbelievable job they do. 3/4 of an hour, they got it under control. Unbelievable. But it was heading for the neighbours. We didn't want it to go to the neighbours. They got horses and all sorts in there. Oh my god. Yeah, bit of an experience that. First field fire, there you go. Quick update. Davo was out topping some of this set aside. Something's caught fire. Davo's on the phone to me. By the time I got here, half the field's on fire. Oh my heck, what a disaster. That spread so fast. Wasn't too worried about our field. It was going in the direction of the neighbours. They got livestock in there. Anyway, the fire brigade is still just checking the perimeter over there. There was 4 vans here, and yeah, a lot of guys here working to control that one. Yeah, we tried our best with the Bowser, but you can actually see in the field where we've let the water out, but the wind just takes it. It just doesn't stop it, but it must have slowed it. I don't know if it slowed it down or not. Davo's got the cultivator on. He's just going around the edge of the fire. They've got it under control now. They're just concentrating on the hedge. It got into the hedge of the neighbours, but luckily there's a water ditch down there, so they were pretty happy with how it went. Anyway, well, there we go. First field fire. That was pretty scary, not gonna lie. Anyway, my friend Chris was actually on one of the fire crews there. He works locally, a friend of mine from school. And yeah, thanks Chris, sorry about that, mate. That was a bit of a disaster. We will stay with it just for a little while, make sure nothing reignites, anything like that. Got into some of the hedges, connecting onto some of the other fields. There was a straw stack nearby as well. They were worried about that, but luckily wind was going opposite way. Haven't had to deal with that before, but there we go. You have to, first time for everything, I guess. The main thing is it hasn't spread on to the neighbours. That was our biggest worry, but yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you to the fire crews for helping us out with that. They're insanely impressive, unbelievable. They came in, they went, didn't ask questions, straight to work. Unbelievable. Yeah, you've got to take your hats off to them guys. Very impressive. Oh, you can't see me very well. Right, we're going to sign off anyway. Me and Dave have just been out back down the hedge line. Let me get somewhere where you can see me. Me and Dave have just been down. We actually found 3 or 4 spots still smouldering red and worth going down checking, so we took the bales with us, just doused it all back down and put those little bits out, so that was worth checking. Anyway, Robbo's going to continue on with Farmer, getting the fields combined, and then I think they're planning on moving to Alice's tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we'll pick it up in the morning with an update, and yeah, there we go. Bit of a crazy afternoon, but this stuff happens, so